Throughout the flow of time, there are sayings and philosophies that not only reflect a gateway to bring people closer to themselves and the surrounding world, but also offer profound insights into life. Zhuangzi, one of the greatest philosophers of ancient China, is known not only for his mystical stories, but also for his profound lessons on freedom, human nature, and our relationship with the world. Reading and reflecting on his sayings can feel like a breath of fresh air in your life. The journey of knowledge exploration. As a follower of Taoism, Zhuangzi presented many philosophical ideas. He didn't just convey knowledge, but also stirred emotions in life, experiences that each person could learn from. One of his most notable sayings is, "Living in the world is like playing, so live and let things flow." These words remind us that life is not a race for success or fame, but a journey of self-discovery and enjoying every small moment. Understanding oneself through suffering. A profound lesson from Zhuangzi's sayings is the acceptance of suffering and seeking light in the darkness. He said, "Suffering is like a pillow. It will make you appreciate the value of joy." This philosophy teaches us to accept and face life's challenges instead of avoiding or complaining. View suffering as an integral part of life from which you can draw strength from these experiences. Freedom of the soul. Freedom is a recurring theme in Zhuangzi's works. He asserts, freedom is not doing what you like, but not being bound by unnecessary things. This prompts us to question, what is holding us back? True freedom of the soul does not depend on external factors, but comes from understanding and accepting oneself. Life becomes genuinely free when we can escape invisible constraints, societal prejudices, and the expectations of others. Connection with nature. Zhuangzi had a deep understanding of the connection between humans and nature. He often emphasized the importance of living in harmony with nature. Like water, people need to be flexible and adapt to their surroundings. Today's life is often filled with pressure and stress, but when you take time to immerse yourself in nature, you find peace and balance. This is a valuable lesson Zhuangzi wants us to remember. From lessons to practice. Zhuangzi's philosophical lessons are not just theoretical, but need to be applied in daily life. You could start with small changes like developing a habit of sitting quietly, meditating each morning, or spending time taking care of yourself and connecting with nature. Practicing Zhuangzi's philosophy will help you see life from a new perspective, expand your soul, and open up new opportunities for the future. The journey of self-conquest. Following Zhuangzi's philosophy, we need to recognize that life is a journey, not a destination. The search for oneself is not just about identifying what we want, but also accepting ourselves with all our strengths and weaknesses. Zhuangzi teaches us that to progress in life, we must be open to change and accept our imperfections. Those who can deeply understand themselves truly grasp the value of freedom and happiness. Exploring compassion. Another interesting lesson from Zhuangzi's philosophy is compassion and empathy. He once said, "A heart that is open will know love and sympathy. To live a truly meaningful life, we need to care for ourselves and open our hearts to others." Understanding and helping those around us not only brings joy to them, but also brings peace to our own souls. Small actions, from sharing joy to supporting those in need, can create significant positive impacts in the community. Reflecting on change. In addition to freedom and acceptance, Zhuangzi emphasized the importance of change and transformation. He often reminded us change is inevitable, and it is within these fluctuations that we find the essence of life. Instead of worrying or fearing change, we should learn to accept and embrace it. Sometimes major challenges turn out to be significant opportunities for growth. Slowing down. In the fast-paced modern life, following Zhuangzi's philosophy, we need to take time to slow down and reflect. Slow down to hear the voice of life. This famous saying is not just advice, but also an awakening. Knowing when to pause, reflect, and enjoy each moment helps us appreciate the simple beauty around us while recharging our spirits. The benefits of practice. Zhuangzi's philosophies are not merely words, but contain practical lessons to help people overcome life's difficulties. By applying these lessons to specific situations, you will clearly see changes in your perception and outlook on life. From facing challenges to building meaningful relationships, Zhuangzi's philosophy will guide you towards a deeper and more meaningful life. Advancing on the path of self-discovery. In the process of self-conquest, maintaining a progressive mindset is crucial. Zhuangzi asserts that one should never stop learning and growing. Every experience, whether positive or negative, contributes to shaping who we are. Each step on the path of self-discovery is a building block for our identity and character. By accepting and learning from our mistakes, we not only enhance our self-awareness, but also become better versions of ourselves. Letting go of perfection. Perfection is an illusion that many of us chase, but according to Zhuangzi's philosophy, letting go of perfection can lead to true freedom. The person who lives with imperfection will live in tranquility, he emphasizes. When we learn to love ourselves unconditionally, we can see our true value without comparing ourselves to others. This not only improves mental health, but also increases our capacity to accept and love those around us. Embracing life's surprises. Life is always full of surprises, and instead of feeling anxious or fearful, Zhuangzi encourages us to have an open spirit to embrace them. Each twist and turn life presents, whether good or bad, can become a positive turning point if we know how to adapt. This helps us not only strengthen our patience, but also broaden our perspective, creating new opportunities we hadn't considered before. Connecting with nature. Zhuangzi also highlighted the importance of connecting with nature as a fundamental element in the journey of self-discovery. While modern society increasingly separates people from the natural world, spending time immersed in nature allows us to recharge and reorganize our thoughts. Trips to pristine places, sunset views, or simple walks in the park can help you find tranquility and reconnect with ourselves. Acknowledging personal growth. Finally, acknowledging and evaluating personal growth throughout each stage of the journey is essential. Zhuangzi often emphasized that change is a continuous and unending process. To assess your progress, each small step should be recognized. You might keep a journal, write down your thoughts, feelings, and lessons learned each day. This not only helps you see positive changes, but also ignites motivation for the next steps. Ending the journey, beginning a new one. Although the journey of self-conquest may face many challenges and obstacles, with Zhuangzi's philosophy in hand, we can face these challenges calmly and confidently. Ultimately, this journey is not just a personal expedition, but an opportunity to share and connect with others, together building a more meaningful life. When this inner journey concludes, a new door opens to further fascinating discoveries, fueling our continuous quest for exploration and experience. Embrace the journey courageously, for life is an endless path full of surprises and value.